So this new Drake lawsuit, it's horrible for rap. No more rap beefs after this. No more dissing in music because we have people running to the cops basically. Now this is a new federal lawsuit. He dropped the other one. Now Drake originally sued UMG, Universal Music Group, back in November for the song Not Like Us. Now the day before he made this new one, he dropped the old one. You got a lot of Drake fans out here saying that he settled, and that never happened. And it clearly states here, this is from TMZ, the music industry thought Drake was retreating in this legal battle because on Tuesday he filed a motion to drop a legal action. He filed against UMG and Spotify in New York State Court. Our sources tell us that was merely done to clear the way for this new federal case because this one is even bigger. So yes, Drake dropped the old lawsuit from November to make a new one here in January of 2025 that's even bigger, and I'm guessing Drake has more receipts against UMG to prove that yes, UMG did inflate streams for Not Like Us and that he's not a pedophile. This is the first time in rap beef history where lyrics made it to federal courts, you know, between two rappers. Now these lyrics do hold a lot of weight though, from Kendrick saying that Drake is a pedophile. And it makes sense when you think about the complete story. Like, Drake is the type of guy that would go running to the police to tell on someone else for bullying him. But I also got to look at it from the other aspect, or I would be wrong. Now, who wants to be called a pedophile that isn't, and have the whole world believe that you are a pedo and that you are gay? You know, that's what Kendrick was saying in his music. Drake, he's in a tough boat, but I think as a man who's up billions of dollars, basically, you just leave it alone, bruh. You know, it's rumors. At the end of the day, you're not proven to be a pedophile. You're not proven to be gay. And I think one thing a lot of people don't think about when it comes to these rap beefs are the crazy fans. And that's what's getting into this lawsuit, is some of the crazy fans. I think that's another reason Drake wants to sue Kendrick, is the fans that show up to his house and do weird things for Kendrick Lamar. You know, I've said my fair share of bad things about Drake in the past before, and it's all in joking fun, but when it comes to fans digging a hole into your property, getting up out of the hole on some cartoon Looney Tunes shit and trying to harm you because, you know, they're a Kendrick fan, it's never that serious, bro. The very next day after Drake would get his house shot at, a different intruder used his bare hands to dig a hole under the security fence surrounding Drake's Toronto house. He managed to dig deep enough to squeeze through and enter Drake's property. Fortunately, Drake's home security guards caught him before he was able to cause any physical harm, although the trespasser managed to yell racist slurs and threats against Drake before being escorted off the property. And I'm gonna let you guys in on some more stuff about this lawsuit, but guys, these fans, they get crazy. You guys are hearing this, you could picture it in your head, someone trying to get to Drake to harm him because of what Kendrick is rapping about. And you know, Kendrick did beat him in the beef, there's no question about that. He beat him when it comes to the rap beef, the rapping. Kendrick won, but man, this lawsuit, if Drake wins, it might look bad for Kendrick. It really will. Now, that's not gonna stop him from going on the super stage of the Super Bowl in February and performing the song again in front of millions of people watching around America, but I'm gonna say this right here, that if Drake wins this lawsuit, I'm not gonna lie, there's gonna be people saying that, you know, Kendrick isn't credible with his rap. But Drake would file this new defamation case Wednesday, January 15th, ripping UMG for releasing and promoting Kendrick Lamar's vicious diss track, Not Like Us. In the docs obtained by TMZ's Hip Hop, Drake says UMG knew full well Kendrick's lyrics and images in the music video referring to Drake as a pedophile were false and dangerous. And there's no question Not Like Us was the most viral song of 2024, the summer smash hit. But Drake is trying to say that Universal Music Group paid to get that song that much success. Drake says he got bot receipts to show just how far the label went to turn Kendrick's song into an anthem. According to the suit, UMG paid a third party to use bots to increase the song's streams by at least 30 million. And engaged in a pay-for-play scheme with at least one radio promoter. Now, holy shit, paying for 30 million streams, I couldn't even imagine how much that is. Obviously, they made it back with this whole beef. This whole beef probably made them double, triple the amount they paid for the quote-unquote streams they paid for. I don't know if they did or not. I gotta see these receipts, but holy shit, if this is true, UMG, y'all ain't credible. But to sit here and act surprised like labels don't pay for their artists to get big, you know, I'm just gonna say that. I'm not gonna say labels pay for streams because, you know, that put me in a bad bucket. But all I'm gonna say is that these labels definitely use a little extra cash flow to make sure their artists get big. And another thing I don't like about this lawsuit is now Drake is trying to throw content creators that reacted to Not Like Us and got millions of views into the lawsuit, just saying that Universal Music Group paid these content creators. Now this is from the official court documents. He would snitch on the Cartier family, No Life Shack, Zeus, RDC, and Kai Cenat. Bro, Drake, that is crazy. That is crazy. Why are we throwing the content creators into the lawsuit? Why? Obviously, if I showed you the full court doc, this video would be boring as fuck. But here's really the main gist of what you guys need to know from the official court doc. The song in question is Not Like Us. The recording written and performed by Kendrick Lamar Duckworth, professionally known as Kendrick Lamar. The recording was intended to convey the specific, unmistakable, however the fuck you say that, and false factual allegation that Drake is a criminal pedophile, and to suggest that the public should resort to vigilante justice in response. The recording is defamatory because its lyrics, its album image, and its music video all advance the false and malicious narrative that Drake is a pedophile. The lyrics repeatedly accuse Drake of engaging in criminal acts, including by calling him a certified pedophile and a predator who needs to be placed on neighborhood watch. And Drake would also mention in the lawsuit how UMG would allow Kendrick to use his house as the image for Not Like Us. But I think the funniest thing about this whole lawsuit is that the YouTubers and content creators that were in the lawsuit files, you know, papers, whatever, they would go to Twitter and react to this. B-Lou saying, Drake, keep my name out your mouth. This dude even dropped a diss track on Drake, made it quick as hell. I'm making this video the same day he filed the lawsuit, and you guys are gonna see it the day after, but this dude just dropped a song quick as shit. I need to be on my grind like B-Lou is on his grind with the rep, bro. I'm lacking like a motherfucker.
Turn me up, this shit slap. Let the not say this bitch under attack. Don't trip out the cop, already heard if he mentioning Shaq. Niggas been federal, niggas bisexual, knew it wasn't cut. Nigga took a knife to their butt. Niggas be going outside, bumping their jaws and talking about shit they ain't had. Niggas be going outside, why you worry about us, go get you a bag. Niggas be going outside, certified pussy boy, we know he mad.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I bass boosted that motherfucker. That song ain't bad, bro.
Upwards of $2 billion.
$2 billion. He gonna ask for a big three. Okay.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna ask for a big three.
Well, if he gets too, if he look at that point, public perception. It's been real. It's been real. It's been.
I'm just saying at that point, I don't give a what Black Twitter is talking about. I don't give a what Black Twitter is talking about. I don't care what the barbershops are talking about. Yep. If I just sue Universal for $2 billion in my masters and I won.
I mean, the dude does got a point, bro. If he's actually suing for $2 billion, which I think is a lie, but if it's even close to that ballpark, if Drake wins billions of dollars, who cares what the anyone has to say about me? But I still do think that the lawsuit was a weak move in rap beef. One of the weakest. And that Kendrick Lamar dropped the greatest diss of all time, considering that Drake is suing him for it. He's not suing Kendrick, he's suing UMG. My bad. You're right. You're right. He's suing UMG, not Kendrick. But what was the greatest diss of all time? Like, what do they consider the greatest diss of all time? Tupac's Hit 'Em Up? Get that 90s shit out of here. We got a new #1 spot.
So, is there any play in a countersuit with Drake's lawsuit? Because I'm not gonna lie, like when I saw me and B-Lou was mentioned in the lawsuit, I haven't been at ease all day, and I've been getting all kinds of threats from OVO. Like my family been getting threats. They've been like finding my address. I just been distressed all day.